Hi guys, this is your general read. We're going to start straight away with Aries. Let's get straight into it. Aries, you are thinking of a master plan here. For some of you, you have a new job, new opportunity coming your way, but you're going to be conflicted of which way you should go. Now, you're going to stand your ground in this situation. You will not kind of allow people to do whatever they want to do. And I also feel like you're going to be moving in silence. You'll be happy. There's some wishes coming true for you. And I feel like people will see you as a charmer, a lover girl, a lover boy, someone. And don't be surprised if people can come into your life wanting your time, your attention, your affection. It can come out of nowhere. It's almost like a moth to a flame. Someone from the past wants you bad. We do have retrograde all over the place. Mars retrograde, Mercury retrograde. So there's a lot of people probably wanting you because you do represent Mars. So yeah, that old thing is wanting you back and wanting you back bad. And for some of you, it's going to come as a result of drinking, drugging, having some good times, indulging. So be careful with that if you're not the best at disciplining yourself when that happens. You have an earth sign woman here. For some of you, there's going to be someone who needs your help. Need your aid, your assistance. There also can be a love that's coming in, and this will be a love that's not like no other. Now, we're not including love, but love wants to show up right now. So this could be a love of no other, but this also can be friends, family, someone in your life that you do love and have love for. And this person will be prominent in your life. And I do feel like you're going to be very kind, caring, loving, attentive of someone who kind of needs you or who is desiring you at this time. There's going to be an opportunity for some of you to heal. There's going to be a need to heal, to kind of take some time for yourself. It can come out of nowhere. You need to rest, recuperate. For some of you, you can have a rendezvous because, again, love is all over you, even though we're focusing on general. So there can be some times of vacation or taking a reprieve and taking some time to yourself. If you need to, do that because that's going to be helpful for you. And I do see happiness. For some of you, people may be surprised that you'll say, yeah, I'm getting a divorce, because it'll come across just so nonchalant. Or, yeah, I'm getting married. I just got married. Yeah, I'm in a relationship. Like something very committed and binding is going to come about, or you will be breaking a bond between you and another person. And that's kind of going to come up kind of casually. If you are breaking a bond, then there's going to be a time when you'll look back and think, or you're in the thick of it with the divorce and court case or whatever, you're going to want to hold on to whatever you have and whatever belongs to you. So it can get a little ugly here. You are kind of being very strategic in how you move forward, and you are kind of planning ahead. But again, I do see that there's going to be something to be proud of, and something that people didn't know what was going on, because it could be happening behind the scenes. Could be very surprising, but also fortunate for some of you Aries out there. Work. Some of you may want to take a break from work. You may be at a crossroads when it comes to your job. For some of you, this could be a loss. You could lose a job. You may feel like you're not up to it. I do see recuperating, recovering when it comes to your health. So do see about that if you're experiencing some issues with your health. For some of you, you could be pregnant. There could be something going on that you need to take some time, and you need to. And if you're kind of feeling like, oh no, yeah, probably need to be, probably need to reach out to medical, seek some type of counsel and consultant regarding your health. But others of you, this could be leaving a job, losing a job for some of you, or not sure about what the next plans will be about this job. They're taking their time with you. For some of you who are looking for an opportunity, I see one coming, and you're going to have to make a quick decision, like now, very soon. A decision is going to be coming your way. And the money may come in slow, but it will ramp up down the line. You got to remember, Mars is retrograde. So even if someone's trying to lowball you, if you need it, then it'll be best to take it. For some of you, this could be for some of you who are self-employed, you're getting back into the swing of things. If you've taken a reprieve or a break from your business, others of you, there may be some disappointments, like you can't do this, you can't do that, or some delays when it comes to business affairs. But you'll find quickly, for some of you, it won't be until 2025, early 2025. Others of you, you'll find the remedy to the problem. You'll be able to move forward, is what it looks like to me. That's what I have for Aries. Now let's get on Taurus. Taurus. Okay, so we're getting straight into it. This is your general. Some of you are worried about your money, your finances, someone who is very unscrupulous in your life. It just depends on the Taurus that you are. But you are very passionate at this time. And for some of you, this could spell a time where you're taking someone to court. You're fighting and battling in court. You may feel like you've been done wrong. Some things are not balanced or equal, and that is the focus, but also can be the challenge dealing with someone. Okay. I feel like for some of you, maybe in a broken place with an individual, money may be a little funny or challenging at this time. Again, I feel like it's more individual than it is money, but for some of you, it can be just that, and you'll have to work your way back to a better place. And do know that you'll be able to do just that. So don't worry so much about it, because you have the stamina, the drive to make that happen. And if you are looking for opportunities where you can make more, you can, get a little extra, or you're looking to get what is owed to you. It looks like people around you will be helping you with that as well. Some of you are going to be coming out of, with Taurus. All you have to do is make a move, and you have the passion and the desire to make ones, to do that. Because wherever you are feeling stuck, feeling chained and bound to some extent, there's no excuses to be made, because as soon as you make one step, there's many steps that will come toward you to give you just what you need, and even more so. So it's there for you to get out of the situation. And you may look back and say, I never needed you to begin with, whatever this needing or not needing is about. Because not for all of you, it's about love. And again, we're not focusing on love, so let's get into work. You're taking a break. Everybody's taking a goddamn break. You're taking a break, and some of you are holding on to what you have. If this is about some discrepancies at the workplace, you will be very bullheaded and standing strong and not allowing someone to take advantage of you. And good boy, good girl. Here. They are feeling like their hands is tied when it comes to you. Hopefully this wasn't an inappropriate situation at work. But for some of you, your job, if there's any issues at the workplace, they may be dragging their feet or not really ready to deal with the issues that may be happening at this time. Again, we have Mercury and Mars retrograde. So people could be dragging their feet with things that kind of needs to be done, but you're not going to let it go. If you are looking for an opportunity, you may feel stuck, bound, like you don't have control. And at this time you don't. So you are in a time of wait. But quickly and very quickly, things are going to change, probably with some type of moon. I know we just had a new moon in Sagittarius. So maybe in the next moon cycle, there will be some change coming up, or even this moon that just passed could enact a change, of victory and success coming your way. So put yourself out there, because again, you are loaded with a lot of opportunity and blessing, but do know it's divine. So it's not going to happen on your time. It's going to happen on the time that it needs to, but just continue to put yourself out there. Self-employed Tauruses, you have the energy, the stamina to kind of get focused back on business, but do know that love calls. And for some of you, you can have a client or a partnership of some sort that walks away. You know that you will need to do that. Some of you just need to take some time away from work, career, and every mundane thing, and take some time of rest for yourself. And you may even be doing that. Well, Gemini, it's saying to watch your diet and get a screening. If you're not feeling so good, make sure that you watch that diet and unleash your kindest self. So just know that there's many ways to skin a cat, right? Everyone doesn't need to know exactly how you feel, and feeding people with sugar is better than vinegar. Let's get into it. You're feeling good. Some of you, your health is better. You're feeling optimum. You're happy. Your home life is really good, but work life could be very shitty for some of you, or cooperation with someone or a couple of people, if even a few, could be very challenging at this time. So you may be faced with opposition. Some of you will be going at it alone. And again, we're not focusing on love, but love wants to come through very strong. So do check out that next video that's coming up, and it might just be live. But some of you may be experiencing some alone time, and it'll be what you need, but it will come at a time when you're not expecting it. You'll have to make a decision about this alone time, about the situation. But some of you will find that money is getting better. So maybe it's better for you to focus on the more practical areas of your life, like work and career, that sort of thing, and what you can obtain. And for some of you, even though you have people around you where one area of your life may be better, it's great, the other part of your life is challenging, and what you guys are focusing on, the more challenging areas of your life. So it may be better for you to focus on what's good and what's improving, right? Rather than the things that you can't change. You'll have people who are very transparent and showing you who they are, but also feel like people right now are going to show you what their desires and what makes them happy, and it's gonna be very clear whether it's you that makes them happy, and their happiness is shared with you, or they want to make you happy, or they want to find happiness elsewhere. So do pay attention to people right now, Gemini, because you're being shown who people are. You're going to have somebody that's loving on you just when you need to be loved. I don't care who this person is. If somebody's coming in to love on you, then allow them to love on you. Some of you are very desired of this person that wants to love on you, but only if it's healthy. Some of you are also in your feelings at this time, and you want to love on someone, but they may be showing, again, a different side of you. And do check out that love portion when we get there, because we're not there yet. But do know that the sun is shining on you, as we've seen here. The sun is shining on you. Money is improving, as we've seen here. And although, again, some side of your life is not ideal, and you probably can't have everything, do focus on the things that you do have, and do know at the end of the day you still have you. So whatever is falling apart around you, and whatever you may stand to lose, you didn't get here by happenstance, but no, you are who you are, and do remember that, and do know that whatever happens, that too is going to pass. Work. You're ready to leave this place. Some of you are just getting your work done, putting your head down. But something, either you're ready to leave this place, or something about work is going to come to an end. They got plans for you, Gemini. And for some of you, somebody has plans for you. And it could be to excel to someplace far bigger and better than where you are right now. So keep grinding. Keep, having that stamina, and be patient, because something great is coming for you. I see some of you Geminis ready to walk away, but don't give up. Keep it going. Don't give up no matter what. Put that fight in as long as you can. Life, health, and strength, right? Because your actions is going to produce an opportunity. Okay? So just keep at it. Don't give up. And for some of you, don't focus on what you've lost and what's not happening, because I do see kind of that there. Be grateful and be thankful of the things that you have around you, because some of this can bring on undue stress, unnecessary stress, and then you might have your blood pressure, run up or stuff like that. And be careful with fatty foods and salts, and get out there and walk, and you know what you need to do for your health. Okay, so focus on the positive and focus on bettering yourself, and you can't change what you can't control, and do know that, because around you, if you change your perspective and just look outside of whatever is not going right, there's so many things that's going great. Oh, and business. Some of you may be thinking about putting a business down, but again, it could be your personal life that's has gotten in the way. You'll be putting that aside, and for some of you, you may even think of something brand new. Either it's expounding on what you have developed with your business, or starting something completely new. But you will be very conscious financially of what you spend, how you're spending, and how you can do things without spending a whole lot. Hey, Cancer. For some of you, you're going to marry someone one day. You can or you will. So something that's developing in your life or soon will when it comes to love. And this is not the love portion. This is just the general. But you can have someone that's coming into your life or already in your life that you actually can be partnered with for a very long time. But it's saying cool your emotions. Relax, relax. What are you upset about? What's going on? Let's see. Oh yeah, somebody is getting cursed out, or cut off, or giving the truth, and the truth may just sting or hurt. Some of you are ready to kind of get up and out, but getting the response or wanting to, it's like you want to get up and get out, but at the same time, some personal stuff may be very challenging for you at this time. So you may not be really up for it or don't have the person around to get up and get out about. You are getting ready to have to make a move for some of you, not a physical move, but it can be for some of you. This is going to be getting out and just almost like a Tourette moment. I'm up, I'm out, I'm doing things, I'm getting out here, I'm going here. And this may be a requirement, like someone is requesting your time, attention. And then there's some good times to be had. Watched overindulging, but hey, some of you may feel like it's time to celebrate. Ooh, you can't be beat. Some of you cannot be beat. This is your time to shine. So put yourself out there because people are watching you and they can't get enough of you. You may even have people fighting over you. There's a lot of drama going on around you, but somehow you seem to avoid all the bullshit. And when everything starts to settle down, people will look at you and think, how did you do that? How did all of this happen? How was Cancer able to? Yeah, you got the Midas touch right now. So use it to your advantage. Okay. Some of you are going to be stressing out about either you don't want to get caught. Some of you may have found out that you're pregnant or somebody's pregnant. You can't run away now. Or someone is a little sneaky, little dirty dog. Check out that love reading when it drops because we're not doing that right now. But some of you, you're worried and you're stressed out, but there's no need to be stressed out or worried because you will have more coming your way. And for some of you, if you've done wrong, then well, come on now. But others of you, if you're just stressed out about somebody that is doing wrong or someone doesn't seem to want to do right, do know that in time, all things will be put where it needs to be. But you got more money coming. You have opportunities coming. There's great things happening all around you in the tangible world. Work. You're very strong. You're very confident. Your job could want you to do something else, and it may set you up for success. Some of you feel bound and trapped to this job. Oh, damn, what's going on here? Some of you may feel like if something is going on at the workplace or something could happen at the workplace, again, cool your jets, because things are going to work out in your favor or can work out in your favor. Someone may be after you, trying to expose you, and someone will expose you. So this all, because again, you have this, just so you can see, Cancer. You have worry. Kind of setting yourself up for failure, you or another person, because someone is trying to be shifty, but they usually get caught eventually. And then there being some confrontation or allegations along with being exposed. So for some of you, if you know you've done wrong, as I said, this could come out now or very soon. If it's not even that dire and it's not that serious, do know that they have some plans for you. And I feel like your job is at a point where they're trying to decide what they're going to do with you versus another person, or give you more, put you somewhere else. What are they going to do with you? And for some of you, if it is an ending, it's all about the finances and the bottom line. Self-employed Cancers, you will be top billing. Some of you, you're kind of ruthless, so you're going to do whatever it takes to get that money, and you will not slow up. You're going to only work harder and harder to get more and more what you want, because that's where your happiness lies. Unemployed Cancers, some of you, you put yourself out there and just give it time, because it's coming. It's definitely coming. Hey, Leo. Okay, so Leo, if you're feeling like your back is up against the wall, it's saying trust the universe. Things are going to work out. There's no need for you to do too much, because do know that higher powers are working collectively for you. So if you're feeling like a situation is out of your control, or someone or others are up against you, and for some of you, you may be thinking out of sorts, negatively, or thinking about something one way that it's not. Let's get into the reading. You're feeling happy. For some of you, you're still kind of coming down off of some happiness, celebration, something to be proud about. You're feeling very confident, very clear, very controlled. Some of you, you're focused on a particular man who gives off that energy, but you can't kind of move forward. There's still some outstanding things that you need to take care of. A move or moving on mentally may be very challenging. Being able to get to the next step and leave that behind and just move on can be very challenging at this time. You do have love coming your way. For some of you, you may have financial stability, or again, someone who definitely shows a way about themselves that is going to be there for you financially, or whatever, in whatever stable way that you need that to happen. Some of you are coming across very masculine, but very sexual at the same time. Even if you are a woman, you could be quite a bully, because you know Leos are known to be a bit of a bully at times. So you could be very masculine. You could be initiating a lot of things, and people probably don't want to come up against you at this time, because you're not going to stand down at all. I do feel like people will, in fact, though, come up against you. There could be allegations, confrontations coming at you, so do be careful with how you maneuver and move forward, and let people be where they're at, because you know, this is kind of, it's almost like karma is attached to this, so how you handle it will make all the difference, if you will. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be some truths that comes out that can be quite confrontational. And when you look back, you'll say, well, it was a lot to do about nothing. So again, how you handle it is going to be crucial, because this is you. And it does speak to you have the strength and the power and the confidence to kind of discipline yourself and to be better, and to kind of evolve higher than whatever's happening around you, if that makes sense, because all is well and all will be well. So there's nothing to really worry yourself with. Work. I get like they may even, like, either you have to run and confront someone at work, or they'll be confronting you at work. You may feel like everything is a rush, because people, and you could be getting proposed to. Some of you are literally being proposed to, so congratulations, but we're not focused on love right now. But at work, you also can get a proposal that can come out of nowhere. Do be open to whatever, because right now, I guess Taurus in your 10th house is really kind of showing up and showing the hell out for you, and kind of bringing all kind of opportunities. They love you at work, by the way. They absolutely love you. You kind of can't be beat. And they want to, you know, kind of make this even more official. So promotions, better opportunities, going from temp to permanent, evolving, being pulled into a more stable, but also a more important and permanent role can very much be the case at this time for you, Leos. You're very stern. You're very clear. You're not having it when it comes to your business. I do feel like you're going to get sales and interest, and people kind of liking the way that you do things. But even in your curtness, even in, you know, showing a different side of yourself, or that other side of yourself, people are still going to love you. It's like a great time to be a Leo. Definitely great time. Hey, Virgo. Shine. That's what it's saying, to shine. Some of you, there's going to be a delay. For some of you, it could be a delay in a promotion or raise or a new opportunity. And for others of you, that's coming your way. But do know that possibly around a new moon, full moon, a moon coming in, particularly a new moon in Leo. I don't know when that will happen. There could be an opportunity that kind of meets you right at the pinnacle point, and it's like it just takes you to the next level. So it's time to shine. You're very clear. You may need to cut some things out. For some of you, it could be these poor eating habits, lack of eating, whatever your diet is. You may need to evaluate that and make some changes. For some of you, this could be a time when love comes up. But again, we're not focusing on love. Check out that next video that's going to land, and it may even be live. But there's going to be a situation where you've got to challenge someone, or some of you are getting very clear when it comes to love and how you show up versus others. It's going to be somebody who may speak a truth. Hopefully no one is transitioning here, but I definitely see speaking a truth, and it may be that someone doesn't want to do something anymore. You can get clarity about a situation, and you kind of need to kind of let go and choose you over another person. I do see that. I see dates, having a good time with someone, extending yourself, kind of being a little bit of a, I'm hearing a playboy and a playgirl, but I wanted to say like a lover boy and a lover girl. And it definitely can speak to someone waiting and may even be tired of waiting. So you'll find that people will switch up and change because they've been waiting, or they'll have an expectation. So I feel like something about a love situation, whether it be intimate or family or friends, something where it matters, is up for review and change, okay? And I don't know how much outside people is going to adapt to this change, but it's coming nonetheless, whether they like it or goddamn not. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. And it's going to leave you stressed out, but there's no need for you to be stressed out, honestly, because for some of you, if one door closes, another door is going to open. Do know that. And if you're feeling out of sorts now, opportunity is going to come your way before you can even blink. Like, things are going to change and change better in your favor. It just may be that along the way you're losing someone. Or you may just have to, you know, sit them there for now. Work. You're feeling solid and stable. You're feeling very solid, very stable. You like where you're at. They love you. They feel like they can give you whatever it is that you need. And you heed the call, and you kind of come in and you just have grace. You know what to do. Now, there could be some fucking conflict at the workplace. And if it is coming up against you, do remember what I say. You do have haters. You have people who can't adjust to the change because they're not included in it. And some of you may be up for a review, promotion. You may just stand out amongst other people, and you're going to start to see haters. You're going to start to see people who's not so happy with this, but they're just going to have to deal with it no matter what. Your business is going to be growing and successful. And for some of you, you're going to work behind the scenes and get work done and grow even more so, and keep whatever you have personal behind the scenes. Libra. I don't know. It just started out of nowhere, which is okay. But Libra, so you need to talk less and feel more. Okay. And some of you are going to have very interesting but unforgettable intimate moments with another person. And this may not just be meaning sex. It could be very intimate conversations, intellectual conversations, anything where it's more intimate. It can get really interesting. Some of you maybe should think about entering in. Well, I won't say anyway. But just talk less and feel more. There's a need to feel more. You're thinking about your money and also repairing something with someone, Libra. You are stressed the fuck out because some of you kind of want to break free of a situation, but you may not know how to do it. But you are stressed out. Be careful. If something with your brain or your head is persisting and it's not getting any better, you may need to see someone here. But I do see like a lot of stress and headaches and migraines, that sort of thing. But you'll get yourself out. And for some of you, as you get out, as you explore more, as you kind of go with the flow, and just kind of, yeah, take it one step at a time, one day at a time, you're going to get to a place of feeling better than you have before. Hold on. Some of you are going to be okay with living on your own, being on your own. You'll feel like you're busy. You're here, there, everywhere, and people will be there to assist you, love on you, accept you, want you to be a part of things. Even though you may not have a lot of time, you will be busy here, there, every day. I guess every day, but everywhere coming up. Not really having a whole lot of time for one particular person because, again, your mind is racing. You're here, there, everywhere, and everybody wants you to be a part of something. But you kind of just want to do your own thing here, and you may be at a crossroads at this time, really not sure here what you want to do. There's a sense of some of you feeling trapped. Hopefully nobody is actually imprisoned, and then if you are, you're depending on someone out there, like your family and that sort of thing, and you kind of can't stop calling and trying to align with them. But you know, most people are not that's listening to this. So if that's the case, then you may feel internally trapped. I do see a lot of stress and aggravation your way, but still trying to stand strong. So it's saying to feel more, talk less, and focus, read, learn. For some of you, get back to work because work is going to be a great kind of transition into you not thinking so much, because your thoughts right now could not be the best for you. Work. You're feeling like work is working out. You're partnering with people. Everything is kind of feels stable and sound. You have a job that's slow and steady as you go, and they're going to be giving you more, or it's just kind of quiet at the workplace. If you're looking for an opportunity, you can get interest, but quickly either you decide, no, it's not going to work out, or they will, but keep going, obviously, because in time you're going to be moved past this. Remember what I said in the general portion of this. You can't be beat if you have your own business. For those of you who are unemployed and who's looking to gain an opportunity, start your own business. Look at, when's the best time for you to do so. But do know that a business of your own would be amazing for you, okay? Some of you have star power. For those of you who have your own business, you are an inspiration. People who have their eyes on you, they're very intrigued, but also impressed by you. So you're doing something right when it comes to your business, and you're very pleased and happy. You may even feel like immense wishes are coming true. You may sit back and say, damn, I didn't think that all of this would be happening right now. If not now, very soon in the future, but it is, and congratulations. Hey, Scorpio, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. You have something to be proud of. You've passed a test. You've evolved through strife, challenge, trauma. Yeah, you've gotten through a lot. It's not easy being a Scorpio on this planet, but so be proud of that. It's saying that somebody wants to call, whether it be you or someone, but someone wants to call, but something keeps telling them not to. Okay. Some of you are trying to trailblaze. I'm like, whoo, shit. That's how we start off, Scorpio. Trailblazing, feeling very faithful, proud, wishful, hopeful, knowing that things are going to turn around, and thankful that things have turned out the way that they are, because you kind of can't be beat. And for some of you, you're on your way, a promotion, graduation, like you're about to head to the next level, the next octave, and you can feel it, you know it. You have a battery in your back, and some of you have blessings right alongside you. Some of you may feel like your day before you can blink, the day is done. You may also not feel up to it at times. So kind of getting things done or getting everything that you may want to get done, because this is very ambitious energy. You may not be able to fulfill everything as much as you want, as quickly as you want, but you'll be able to. I do see drinking, indulging, but also a wish coming true. This is a great energy coming out for you, Scorpio. So do maximize on this. This is a time to kind of not let up or push your foot down into the pedal. And give it all that you have. I see more money coming your way, opportunities coming your way. And of course, when you're being given to, make sure that you give as well. But definitely feeling generous, but also people being generous around you. And this includes getting out there and finding those deals and steals. I love, well, we're not in Scorpio season anymore, but I always love when Scorpio season is around because I get out there and I'm always finding something. You know, Scorpios can always find something. Always know how to, you know, buy for less. Okay. You're working hard. You're very practical at work, and people are admiring that around you. You'll meet people, like-minded people around you. Everybody is kind of working and focusing on work. So don't be surprised if you're not able to, you know, get that phone call, hang out with that person, meet up with people, get up with people, because everybody is kind of being more practical, being more safe, being more slow and steady. You may, again, have done the work. So everything, you're sitting back pretty and you're like, oh yeah, I'm great and I'm at work. But other people are kind of being even more cautious, taking even more of a step back, taking their time even more so. So this could be a time where it's very quiet around you. You're walking away emotionally from a situation because you need to do that in order to get to your ultimate happiness. And do know that some of you are going to be heading to school, finishing school, learning about something, inquiring, starting something, or engaging with someone where communication is more online, text messages, that sort of thing, than in-person work. You're not playing when it comes to the workplace, and they'll have... You're not playing when it comes to the workplace, especially when it gets toxic. You're only going to do what it is that you could do and nothing more, nothing less. You may even call people out or situations out for being toxic, for not being fair, that sort of thing. You do know your strength and your worth and your value, and you're not going to settle for less. They will kind of acquiesce to you. So people around you at the workplace is going to accommodate you to some extent and even be turned on. I know. Scorpios, you know how you guys do. It's, you know, you attract weird energy. You even get turned on by this energy if you cursing people out or putting people in their place, or, you know, taking control of a situation. And you may just say, like, you know, I just looked over and all of a sudden someone's looking at me, and I'm not going to say what I just got in my mind, but do know it can get a little creepy at the workplace. Anyway, unemployed Scorpios, you may feel like it's such a daunting fucking task to find a job. You've been trying, but it's something that you're about to do, about to finesse a situation or sneak into a situation just in the nick of time, and you'll be working very soon. For some of you, you have a business or an opportunity or gig work or something like that, and that too can produce income for you. Yes, there's work to be had and you got to put the work in, but you will be paid for the work that you put in. So it's kind of like strategy and strategy and planning is going to get you there. And self-employed Scorpios, some of you may have taken a step back, taken some time to yourself. You've been in contemplation about your next moves, your next steps. And some of you just can't be happy enough and content enough about where you are when it comes to your business, and people love you, you love them. But something about your business that you're cooking or you're going to be implementing behind the scenes. You may not have even started it, thought about it, but it's coming up that something is going to spark your interest, and you can be like, let me do this. So you might be thinking about bringing something new or switching something up when it comes to business. Definitely be proud of yourself. Hey Sagittarius, happy birthday. Happy birthday, my Saggies. You know, someone, either you or someone, is obsessing over you, and it could be that they're getting off over you too. And some of you, there's some of you that's doing that too, so that's pretty interesting. But I do see some obsessions and some obsessive thoughts happening here. Push through any insecurities. If you're feeling insecure, doubting situations, no, push through that. Right now we have Mercury and Mars retrograde, so this is a time to go back to situations, and do not be surprised if people come back to you. Let's get started. You're deciding what you need to do. And for some of you, you may be feeling like I've been sitting around too long, or I just need to take some time to continue to contemplate. You want to break out and do some things. You really want to. And for some of you, you're not so sure, because just when you want to break out and do some things, you have all these ideas and thoughts and inspiration. It's like you're confused. You're back to square one. Well, what should I do? I don't know what to do. And you're not really clear, and you're also not realistic about the things that you should be doing. Some of you may not be so clear about where you stand in situations. And that's why you're kind of been taking your time, I suppose. For some of you, you're going to do well with having to balance a situation out. Someone may come in and be very cooperative, help you. You may not have to do things alone. And do know, for some of you, you don't have to do it alone. There's someone that may even be out there that you're blessed to help you along in a situation. You just kind of got to reach out, or you've got to ask, or you've got to put in the work and just get something started. So for some of you, this is not a person. Some of you, this is all about you and getting out of your insecurities and your fears and getting something started, and just be consistent, and everything is just going to start to flow, because it's something about an energy that you need to jump in. It's kind of like double dutch, right? You got to get the rhythm, you got to get the flow. So once you get that flow and that rhythm is when everything else starts to kind of just automatically fall into place for you. Remember I said that, but you will have that stamina, that drive, that stamina. Let me stop. You know, you have a lot on your plate. You got a lot going on, and for some, and people will see that. And I feel for some of you, you can, again, I keep getting people that can help along. Some people may not need your help, so do know when you don't have to be everything for everyone. If you are physically moving, people will be there to help you here. And for some of you, there's someone who wants you to stand up, who wants you to be there, especially if you're a Sagittarius man. Some woman, she needs you desperately, but you may be overwhelmed with a lot of things, and it's like, I'm only one person and I just can't, but somebody really does need you here. Oh, wait, hold on. For some of you, I do see money increase. For some of you, some of you are gaining your independence. You are severing ties with someone or a situation, and you're gaining your independence. And this could be all about money, finances, kind of going your own way, disconnecting from situations that you know it's like, this is not going to benefit me. I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm just going to focus on me, do me. I also see opportunities coming your way if you're looking for an opportunity. Work. You know that for some of you, you know, but you're not so sure. It's like, I know, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to buy my time. I'm going to do what I need to do. There could be opportunities coming for you at this workplace where you evolve further. Somebody's going to want to give you something, give you more, whether it be time, money, hours. There's more to be given to you, and they're going to be very clear and straight up and direct. It can kind of almost feel like it comes out of nowhere. Even if you've been waiting for it, it's like, okay, now they tell me out of nowhere. So there can be more coming to you in time is what it looks like to me. And you'll know that, and some of you may just be buying your time because more is coming your way. But also for some of you, can come out of nowhere. You can definitely have interest at a place that is long-standing. I do see background checks coming your way and an opportunity coming your way for unemployed Sagittarius. So congratulations, self-employed Sagittarius. You have energy and stamina, but it can be stressful trying to fit it all in. And some of you are still kind of nursing, your personal life and what all you got going on. Try not to drink or indulge, because that's only going to kind of prolong things for you. But you're going to get out of your head, and you're going to move on past that and gain some new momentum and get back focused when it comes to business. Sagittarius, happy birthday once again. Hey Capricorn, clear your mind. It's saying clear your mind. Definitely clear your mind. Try not to overthink. It could be difficult at this time, and put things into perspective. And mind the things that you are listening to, engaging in, indulging in, because that may not be the healthiest for you at this time. And you have a third party interference that has nothing to do with love. So this could be at work at any stage of your life or any area of your life, but somebody might be kind of getting involved in your situation. You're feeling very lovey-dovey, but for some of you, you may be thinking about a job opportunity that's coming your way. How can you make more money? Growing an opportunity or proposing something when it comes to finances with someone, or contemplating that. You may not want it, or someone may not want it with you. Coming together with another person in particular could be very challenging at this time. Some of you may not be up for things, so you could be, turning people down because, again, you're in a moody state, is what it looks like. You're going to, either someone is going to come and make a splash in your life and kind of get you up and out, or you're going to kind of have that energy to get up and out and be very dynamic, very, very alluring and attractive. There can be a little air sign, but this person may be someone who thinks and feels deeply for you, but just is trying to control their feelings and emotions. They may come in and want to speak to you, want you to love them. If you're a woman, want to be loved by you, may need your aid, time, and attention. Or if you are a man, a Capricorn man, this could be you communicating, or someone communicating that with you. Like they need some assistance. They can't do it all on their own. It's something like that. Or, whatever they're telling you is bigger than what they're saying, because they're just trying to control their emotions. But it's bigger than whatever they're saying, whatever this is. I feel like for some of you, you're in a really great place, or people see that, or assume that you're in a good, happy, loving, stable place, or you're getting to that place. There also may be that people know a lot about your intimate moments or what's going on around you. And some people could be quite supportive and stable, a stable force in it, or some people could be very kind of cold. It just depends, and kind of want you to, especially if it's something where you're kind of, people know about your intimate moments or what's going on around you. Yeah. For some of you, you may feel like you're being blocked and you kind of just have to go through the motions. Yes, so some of you, you're going through a trial. Others of you, you're just going through a period of wait. And be careful that doesn't manifest into you eating and drinking and indulging in ways that, isn't the best for you, because you are trying to push forward and manifest. But again, things may not be working the way that you want. And do know that Mars is in retrograde to Leo, which is, I believe, in your 8th house. Yeah, your 8th house. So this could be bringing up a lot of kind of unresolved wounds that you've experienced in your past, traumas and that sort of thing. So do take that into consideration too, if you're feeling that way. Work. God damn, what's going on? Okay. For some of you, you know that this place is toxic. You've been there for quite some time. Some of you may start to feel like you need to gain control over the situation at work, or again, it may just be a very hard-working place, and they're working hard right along with you, or they feel like they can count on you. Now, you may be dealing with some slackers at the workplace that think that they can get over, but you have a trick up your sleeve for these people. Unemployed Capricorns, I do see some of you kind of be planning what your next steps are going to be when it comes to an opportunity. You may meet someone who really likes you, because jobs that you're attracting, or at least the people that's interviewing, it's all about liking you. So you may be contemplating going back to school, getting a certificate, getting a license, getting more knowledge or education so that you're more valuable. You will get an opportunity, yes, without having to do all of that. But if you feel like that's necessary, then you'll be doing it. Self-employed Capricorns, you are a success You've done a lot to get to a place where your business kind of runs. And for some of you, you could even go and have some fun here, but others of you could be working toward bettering and perfecting your business, working toward your business just to gain more money and just keeping the balls rolling, keeping the money coming in is what it looks like. Aquarius, hey, well, somebody is missing you more than you know. Someone misses you quite a bit. But it's saying be real. Be real with yourself. You're going to be real regardless. You're going to have to be real. Realness is coming your way. Pluto's in your sign. How does it feel to have Pluto in your sign? How does that feel? Do you notice it? Do you feel Pluto? Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart, so you've already been dealing with Pluto, but in your sun sign is quite different. Let's get into your reading. Feeling stable, feeling happy, sound. For some of you, you're getting married or you're just feeling fulfilled. Home life is where you're more focused on and those that are most intimate to you. But some of you are very clear when it comes to how you're feeling, and you could be cutting people off left and right. I know that's like a contradiction there. There may be some issues with money. For some of you, it could be you trying to find your money, trying to get what is owed to you. You could be hiding money, that sort of thing. So there is something that's coming up when it comes to giving, taking, receiving, and getting what you're owed. That could be a bit of a challenge. Excuse me, guys. For some of you, I do see opportunities of love, some type of a love and offer, some careness and kindness. Someone could be falling for you. Someone is letting you know that they do miss you. And things will start to get exposed and be very clear. Something is going to be very clear in your life. You may just, again, have a moment of feeling very happy and pleased, and everything seems to be going right for you here. Okay. Yeah, money is looking good. Things are going your way. Damn, Aquarius, you better do it. Some of you are pregnant, so congratulations. You just had a baby, or you're announcing your pregnancy very soon. And people, again, some people could just up and expose you, like they're telling your secrets and your business before you can. But that to me shows that there's haters. You have haters around you, and people are just going to show you who you need to stay away from, because right now everybody's kind of revealing who they are to other people to some extent. Not everyone, but a lot of people. So you'll know how to move forward and maneuver forward. I also feel like you're going to get very clear and very truthful communication from people. Very clear and truthful. And even if people aren't necessarily being truthful, they're going to get exposed and outed by someone else. Hopefully it's not you guys. But you're going to feel a lot of energy. Some of you, your kids or a particular child could be a focus coming up for you. And getting some new things started. Work. You're here, there, everywhere. You're getting things done. You may be at a time where it's a deadline. It's kind of like a high season. You're going to get things done, and then you're going to kind of strategically take some time off, take a break, file a grievance, something. Like you have a trick up your sleeve. For some of you, it could be your job. I don't feel like they're looking to, lay you off or anything like that, or take your hours from you. But some of you have a trick up your sleeve. Like you're going to do everything you need to do, and then you're going to kind of like disappear for a little bit. If you're looking for an opportunity, you may be focusing all the opportunities that you've lost and that has not come through. And now you may feel like things are bleak because it's treacherous out there. It's very competitive, Aquarius. And you're just going to continue to feel stressed out, like you don't know which way you're going to go, what's going to happen, how things are going to work out. And then you're going to kind of get clarity about the situation. And remember that you're an Aquarius. You're just in a place, an opportunity will come your way. But again, we have Mars and Mercury retrograde. So everyone is kind of slowing down. Everything is kind of slowing down. You'll be better off going back to places that you've already applied, following up with people that you've not heard from, because those are the things that can come through now. You kind of don't even want to start anything brand fresh and spanking new right now, because when everything starts to go direct in February and March, is when those things can kind of fall apart. So yeah, look back at the things, the opportunities, resumes and applications that you've applied thus far and in the past. You know, that probably be a good ticket for you. And self-employed Aquarius, you're making plans of what your future will look like with your business. Some of you may be expanding and casting your net wider when it comes to business, but at the same time, you may feel like you're at a standstill and that you cannot move forward. And you don't really know what your next move should be. Again, slow and steady. Don't overwhelm yourself. Hi, Pisces. Some of you may be the truth teller. You may be revealing what needs to be seen, what needs to be said. Yeah. Someone could reveal that to you as well. So do pay attention to the things that people say, because there could be definite, clear messages within what's being said and what's being done. But you're going to pass a test, so congratulations in advance if you have a test coming up. Some of you just are being tested, and again, you will pass it. It says start it now. Success waits. So there's something that you need to just jump in and start doing. And it's always funny how you and Sagittarius, I guess, I don't know if it's the Jupiter thing, I don't know, but it seems like you and Sagittarius, I notice you always have a similar message, because I was saying the same thing, that Sagittarius just needs to do it. So if you do have Sagittarius in your chart, it's even a deeper meaning, but start it now. Success does await you. There's something that you need to just don't think about and just kind of get it going. Ooh, you're feeling hot, muy caliente. Ooh. Some of you may have a husband coming your way, a wife. You may be put into someone's life, and you may think that you're just there to have a good time. And it's like, no, this is going to be like your person. A situation coming to an end for some of you. You may need to go get some treatment. See a therapist, a doctor, a counselor, a consultant of some sort. If something has been persisting, you may need some aid and assistance. If something that you're getting isn't working, you may need to go a different route. And this is not health advice. Entertainment purposes only. You're going to get together with someone, and it can come fast. For some of you, this can be anyone now. It can be anyone in your life where you're having kind of a good time. You're hanging out. You may have laugh, jokes, and fun with someone. It could be anyone in your life, but I do see engaging and getting together with someone, and it's coming in quick. You may blink, and it's like the year is ended, and we're in 2025. You'll find that people are watching you. Pisces, you got someone that's watching you, stalking you, trying to keep tabs on you. And if they're not, they have someone that is. It could be online. So someone's watching you. And some of you could also be getting investigated at this time. But you're very clear. You're very mature in your thinking. You're not focusing on the emotion. You're focusing on... Some of you are focusing on a particular person who is kind of very codependent and watching and stalking you, if that makes sense. And others of you, you are very assured of yourself right now. Some of you are not going to be able to make moves like you want to, or you're not going to move on something like you thought you would. And you're going to move past the situation here. This is a very mental time that you're in right now, and it looks like you have a lot of control over your mind. You're not emotional at this time, so you could be coming. Hopefully no one has control over your mind, and it's that you're very controlled in your thinking and how you're making decisions and communicating. Work. Some of you are looking at opportunities elsewhere. You may be looking at situations at the workplace. You could be discovering things at this time, but also there's other opportunities at your workplace. So if you wanted to, I wonder what happened with that job. I put in an application. Should I put in an application? I've been thinking about anything that you've thought about, anything that you've desired, and you've, anything from the past that hasn't panned out and you've always wanted, follow up. look it up, look into it, because it definitely can come back to you now, including an opportunity at your workplace or around you. You can't be beat when it comes to this workplace. I feel like they like you. They find you to be very, very confident and do really well at what you do at the company. So you are a value, and you are an asset at this time at your job. Wow, that's amazing. That's great. Good time to just be like, can I get a raise? Now, I'm not saying that you can get a raise right now. I don't even see that you kind of want to do that, but you definitely may be kind of solidifying yourself at your workplace. I see you having to wait. For some of you, you're going to have an opportunity that comes your way that is not going to be the easiest to get out of. Yes, you have an opportunity coming your way. Some of you may need to take the time to wait, because if you rush into something, it may be rushing exactly into something that's not good for you. But kind of pacing yourself and taking your time is going to get you just where you need to be. Keep that in mind. And self-employed Pisces, you're putting something away or changing the way something is being done with your business because it was just too much on you. And some of you have seen a different way of how to approach a situation, or you're gaining a different way and understanding of how to approach. Some of you are just still hanging in there waiting for things to turn around when it comes to your business. It looks like it will. You know, even if you're not so pleased with where you're at, things will change and things will get better. And for some of you, this can be an opportunity that comes your way that you kind of need to jump on. But I do see your business improving. For others of you that do well for your business, it will only get better once you get your personal orders in. Once you get your personal affairs in order.